What's up, Sagittarius? I'm going to record your reading really quick. 1 second. Okay, Sagittarius, I got interrupted just as I was starting your reading, but fate should have it that I'm going to use this spread because I think it resonates with the collective. We're talking about, I see some big union energy coming in, okay? And I feel like you've been waiting for this for a while, but I feel like it's going to come all of a sudden unexpectedly. I really think that you're pulling in someone that's high caliber and marriage potential. And it took you, going through this false lover's card to really kind of pick up on that. And it left you hanging for quite a while here. But both of my marriage cards came out here. And I really feel like this is priming you to be like suddenly amazed and shocked and awe. And I should note, not for nothing, but it does also reference the energy of work. So if it's not necessarily romantic, just know that I see you coming off the market in some way, shape, or form. And I see this as happening as a result of long awaited, having bided your time, having really kind of, stuck to what you believe in and what you value. And I think that that's a large kind of result in you finally seeking that form of union that you've been wanting to. And it does require like a discipline of, being on the same page and all of that, with your vision and not being distracted by like relationships that are really kind of just like draining your consciousness and your energy. And it might sound cruel, but I feel like you really have to like leave the past behind you, because you're not going that direction. And I feel like right now you're in the trenches and you need every last ounce of fight, and you can't be fighting like a multi-front war. It has to be one direction. You know what I'm saying? And so what happens is that sometimes people will start like negative nonsense, and all that's doing is draining your resources and your energy. So you really do have to be like one direction, single laser-minded focus. And you either got to be doing this thing or that thing or that thing or that thing. Like the things that you need to do that are like progress. One hand washes the other, cybernetic, synchronistic, like cross-training. Like you need to set your bar and your standard high so that when you're doing the thing that is like, it seems really far-fetched, at least that's going to train you so that when you come back to the practical things that you're doing, that's going to seem easier. And I was saying this to Scorpio before, and this is a sign of growth and evolution. Before, you'd rely on like the lower level things, and then the baseline thing was your hardest thing that you were doing. And the only reason why I feel as though that might not be a good approach is because when you set your hard thing to do higher with another activity or another goal or another purpose, then that which was previously your baseline seems easier. And it seems like your baseline was at the height, and that was the hardest thing that you were doing, but it really wasn't that hard. So, I'll give you an example. Like for me, it's tarot, right? Tarot is my baseline. Music and writing songs is the harder thing for me now. And I'm recently starting to get back into that. But if I do that first, then tarot seems easier. Whereas before I was like doing tarot first and then doing music, and then like, you know, it works almost well when it works better when you do your hardest thing first. Now it doesn't have to be that like that always, but there's a synergistic effect, as opposed to if you're just like watching television or playing games, or it's like the fact that like singing, songwriting, and playing music or something, it's like it's getting your mind going, and so then it informs your ability to like do tarot or something like that. Like somehow, some way, there's a cross training reference there. And that's just my personal example. You might have your own examples, but you know, like staying fit, so you could do like deliveries on your scooter. Like again, more examples of my world, my life, but that's what it is. Point being is that they're all activities that are like high functioning, high functional. You know, they're at the point of progress. And what I'm saying is that you have to focus on those types of activities as opposed to worried about relationships that are in your past. Okay, so you need to invest your time in the now 100% and in the future 100%. And if it's back home in Chicago, you're in Los Angeles, and you're not going, and you left Chicago, and you're not going there, you probably shouldn't be reaching back out and wasting your time, because you're not going in that direction anytime soon. You're trying to fight to establish yourself here. You know what I'm saying? So full force. And I'm not saying, again, this isn't saying that you're never going to have downtime or you're never going to feel inspired to reach back out, but for the most part, it's like, yeah, like we're fighting. And I don't mean to like, you know, fear you, but or cause fear towards you, but it's just a matter of like really getting kind of laser focused on your approach. Because I do see this wish fulfillment, this union coming in, divine timing. It might be another job, it might be, you know, something's been off track for a while, you haven't been getting your due, but you've still been remaining very disciplined, very kind of active. And I'm telling you that union is going to come again. It keeps on coming out here. Divine timing. Could be a new job, could be a new relationship, could be both. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? I keep on seeing this Knight of Cups delivering something to the Three of Cups. I don't know what that is. Spirit, can you talk about that? Yeah, there's going to be some sort of collaboration. I'm getting that you're adding to the festivities, you're adding to the goodness here. Something work-related. Anything in regards to the Eight of Cups in reverse? Anything in regards to the Eight of Cups in reverse? Wish fulfillment, a wish coming towards you in the midst of like your stagnancy. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to turn on the AC because it's a little hot under these lights. I'm seeing like a wish fulfillment in the place of your stagnancy, or somewhere that you didn't leave. Okay, it wasn't left behind. You stood and you fought. And in that battleground, because love is a battlefield, you're going to get your wish fulfillment somehow, some way. Come hell or high water. And I feel like it's been both. I do get the energy or the feel that somebody might try to come back around, but I almost want to say don't take the bait or don't let it distract you. Okay? It's kind of what I'm getting more so is don't take the bait, don't let it distract you. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Sagittarius. Okay, see financially, I do see a divine couple here. might be issues financially abroad. It's more so the energy of like you're not getting swept into it. You're not letting it distract you. You know that there's going to be a time and a place for that. You don't want to distract yourself. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I see new action being presented here. Okay. And I see success and victory coming through here. Again, those marriage cards are coming out, guns are blazing. I'm getting like different victories on all fronts. I'm getting like, seriously, in all the things that you're working on and in relationship. Like it's all going to come in at once, like raining cats and dogs. Yeah, that financial stability. People might even question how you did things or might try to pose some doubt in your ability. But I'm seeing that you're on the fast track for that success, despite all the nonsense. It's like you left people in the past and they're trying to still drag you down. Yeah, I see that wish fulfillment rushing in sooner rather than later. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your energy. I hope I was able to give you some time and energy. Feel free to reach out for one-on-one reading. Love you guys. Have a good one. On to Capricorn.